Hey, a very good Saturday to you. I'm CNY Central First Alert Meteorologist Matt Stevens. 59 degrees is our typical high this time of the year. Yesterday, we hit a high in the mid-70s. Today, our high temperatures will only make it to the low to middle 40s, and it's going to feel more like the 30s when you factor in the wind chill. So we have been all over the place in the past 24 hours. Our record, the record for this date is 90. That was set back in 1941. So that one's safe today, certainly. 20 degrees, our record low. That was set back in 1904. We'll actually be in the ballpark of that tonight, believe it or not. That's how chilly we're going. 38 degrees is our typical low for this time of the season. Our sunrise 6:14, our sunset 7:53. And yesterday, with that cold front, we had just shy of 4/10 of an inch of rain officially picked up at the Syracuse Hancock Airport. However, there are other folks in the viewing area at non-official observation sites that picked up even more than that, and some locally heavy downpours with some of those thunderstorms that rolled through yesterday. So here's our futurecast. All that activity was centered along this cold front off to our west this morning, or off to our east this morning. That will continue to push through. We do have another cold front to our west. It's a reinforcing shot of colder air, and that gets in here by midday and through this afternoon. Not a lot of fanfare with that. The more, I guess, most noticeable feature will be that our winds initially this morning have been west to southwest. I think those winds shift around more west to northwest by this afternoon. So here it is, 8 o'clock this morning on the Futurecast. Going to run this out through the middle of today. Spotty rain and wet snow showers. By midday, that reinforcing shot of colder air should start to build in, and that's going to shift our winds around, like I mentioned, a little more west to northwest. It's going to stagnate our temperature movement today. Keep that temperature range pretty minimal, probably low to middle 40s, and then maybe tugging back to the lower 40s by the end of the day. Drier air should be building in as a result of fair weather high pressure building in behind that reinforcing shot of colder air, and that should keep us pretty quiet overnight. Any residual rain or wet snow showers in the evening give way to clearing skies, and during the day Sunday, we're still on the cool side. Fair weather high pressure dominating our weather. However, we're not quite onto the backside of the high just yet, and the importance of that is once you get to the backside of an exiting to your east area of high pressure, that kicks in the return flow, the southerly flow, and that starts to kick in by Monday and Tuesday. That should help boost our temperatures up not only close to average by Monday, but above average a little bit by Tuesday. So here's my hour-by-hour forecast. Through this morning, spotty light rain and wet snow showers, wind chills in the 30s this morning. By midday, we're up to about the mid-40s. I think that's where we top out today. Variable cloud cover that will include a few intervals of sunshine today. Spotty light rain and wet snow showers tapering this afternoon as that drier air starts to take hold, and our temperatures fall back to the low 40s by the end of today. But keep in mind those winds west to northwest this afternoon, 15 to 30 miles per hour with gusts higher than that at times, promoting wind chills in the 30s still. Hour by hour through this evening, wind chills are in the 20s this evening, but the winds do ultimately back off overnight, giving way to mainly clear skies. Our temperatures drop down to a chilly 24 degrees. Here's my 7-day forecast. 50 degrees, our cool high for Sunday. Remember, typically this time of the year, we're up near 60 for a high. 32 our low for Sunday night, generally clear skies. Monday, mostly sunny and breezy, 62 degrees. So pretty standard stuff for this time of the year. For Tuesday, breezy, milder at 65 degrees. Clouds on the increase by late afternoon and into the evening. For Wednesday, a new cold front in here with showers, some steady rain, even a few rumbles of thunder as well. 60 degrees is our midday high. I think that drops back a few degrees by the end of the day. In the wake of that cold front, we're a little cooler for Thursday, a mix of sun and clouds, back up close to average for Friday at 61.